Before the typhoon hit, I faced two choices: a capsule bunker or a duplicating fridge. Only kids choose. Adults take both.
System activated. Typhoon arriving in 3 days. Choose your item.
Staring at the floating panel, I froze. I just read Doomsday novels. How am I the main character? Half an hour ago, I was eating, watching a survival vlog. Right at the best part. I blacked out. Woke up to this. System, can I go home? Send me back.
Survive the typhoon first.
Fine. I checked the items. The capsule was waterproof, climate controlled, and fully furnished. The fridge was sweet too. Infinite duplication. I knew the plot. In 3 days, an unprecedented typhoon and torrential rain hit. People ignore it. Think it'll pass. No one preps. But it rages for a week. Never stops. Stores get looted and trashed. Everyone scrambles for food, completely missing. That the rain won't stop anytime soon. In this scenario, an absolute safe house is key to survival. As a veteran reader, I made my call. System, I want both.
Unconventional choice detected. Hidden rewards unlocked. Capsule and fridge bound.
A golden flash on my hand. A capsule mark appeared. My eyes widened. I screamed in joy. I love this sketchy system. It was a gamble, but it paid off big time. Staring at the mark, I focused. Instantly, the scenery shifted. A 2-story villa stood before me, built into a hill. Looked normal, except the glowing golden sky reminded me this was my space. I walked in. Massive living room, at least 400 square feet. Further in, an open kitchen. A white fridge stood there. I tossed a lollipop inside, selected the quantity, and hit copy. A white flash. Boom, 2 lollipops. My phone buzzed. Email deducted. The exact price of the lollipop. This cheat code is insane. With this fridge, I just need one of everything and a ton of cash. Time to hoard and hustle. Driving, I counted my funds. 1.08 million in cash. A high-rise condo, a self-built house. Left by the original owner's parents should be enough. I hit a chain pharmacy, handed the clerk a Doomsday prep list. I've downloaded one of everything. I'll be back in an hour. Ped, then rushed to the biggest wet market. Veggies, fruit, seafood, meat. Bought one of everything I could find. With the copy fridge, hoarding is a breeze. At the grain store, I saw spilled rice on the floor. An idea sparked. Boss, you want that spilled rice? He laughed.
Nah, take whatever you want from the floor.
Thanks. I picked up clean grains of rice, peanuts, and beans. 2 of each. Found a quiet corner, flashed into my space, and shoved the grains into the fridge. 3 seconds later, extra grains appeared, and 0 money deducted. I was ecstatic. Free stuff. 0 to copy. My phone chimed.
Feng, I wanted Jianbing for breakfast. Don't forget, love ya.
Jin. The original owner's bestie. The owner brought her breakfast every day, treated her like gold. When the apocalypse hit, she invited her over, but she brought her cousin, Wei. They devoured all the owner food and scammed her dry. No time for that trash. I'm sick. Not going to class. I texted back.
Okay.
Didn't even ask what was wrong. Used her like a doormat. Minutes later, another text.
Beng, what's wrong? Need me to come over?
From Wei. Janxian must have told him. If I didn't know the plot, I'd fall for it. Year 2 of the apocalypse. The owner discovered Jianshan and Wei just shared a last name, not cousins at all. They were from the same town, dated since freshman orientation. Jianshan was ruthless. Just for food, she forced her own boyfriend to seduce the owner. But wait. Doomsday hasn't hit yet. Why is Xianxian playing matchmaker now? I stared at the text from her boyfriend, ignored it. The typhoon is imminent. I need to hoard faster. Leaving the capsule, I hit a bustling food street. Time to pack my favorite meals Egg crepes, pork buns, chicken, stinky tofu. I bought a toll.
Why didn't you go take care of Fang Fang?
A voice caught my ear. Perfect timing. It was Qianshan and Wei. I sat with my back to them.
She ignored my text. Why should I kiss her ass? Plus, she dresses cheap, lives in a dump. Are you sure she's rich?
Sure, I snooped in her drawers once. Saw a life insurance payout, over $1 million. And the house deed is only in her name. She's loaded.
Makes sense. That's why Qianshan befriended her. Half a year ago. It was all a setup.
Plenty of rich kids around. Why target her?
Are you stupid? Fang has no family left. We bleed her dry, and no one will care.
Good point. I'll text her again. Act concerned.
Do it.
Fang Fang, how are you feeling? I was so worried. I couldn't focus in class. Let me take care. Living alone must be so hard.
These two are absolute trash. I planned to finish the mission and leave. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll get revenge for the original owner. A plan formed in my head. My stinky tofu was ready. Grabbed my food and drove home. Instantly entered the capsule. Put the takoyaki in the fridge. Hit copy. White flash. Steaming hot takoyaki appeared. It copied the exact temperature from when I bought it. Amazing. Eating my cloned takoyaki, I started thinking, should I sell the old house? It'll be the first to flood anyway. Might as well cash out now. One immediately called the village chief's son, Lee. For 2 years. Rumors of demolition swirled. He'd been eyeing my house forever. Next morning, outside a supermarket, Lee brought his goons.
Told you to sell it to me long time ago.
Finally wised up, huh? Cut the crap. Where's the contract? Lee was the village bully. Never been spoken to like that.
You little brat. Who's backing you up? Got some nerve now.
Don't want it? Fine. His goons quickly grabbed me. 10 minutes later, 400K. I signed the papers and walked into the store.
If you back out, I'll dig up your grandparents.
Whatever. Do what you want. When they were alive, they treated her like garbage. Even tried to force her to marry a fool for money. Luckily, she escaped. Afternoon hit the wholesale clothing market. Bought tons of clothes and bedding and weapons. Crucial, my capsule is hidden and safe. But if I ever have to go out, I need to be armed. 3 days flew by in a blur of prep. Sold my car, pocketed 300K, and I'll keep this apartment for now. First, it's tiny. Broken down won't sell for much. Second, keeping it gives me a cover residence. Phone buzzed again. Fong Fong.
You missed class again today. Still sick?
Took medicine. Just woke up.
She finally replied. See?
She wouldn't just ignore us. Must have been asleep.
Wait, I feel so sick. Come over. Those two were ecstatic. Decided to come over and mooch off me. But they didn't notice. The weather changing outside. A light drizzle had started. I sat on my bed checking off my supply list. Suddenly, I remembered the inflatable raft. I was still at the pickup station. Before the rain worsened, I threw on a raincoat and ran downstairs. Luckily, the station was right outside. I grabbed my package quickly. The rain was pouring now. The sky was pitch black. Streets were completely empty. Found a blind spot. Stored the raft in my space and headed home. Suddenly, my eyes locked on the library. Across from my complex, in a few days, every book in there will be destroyed by the flood. Instead of letting them rot, I'll take them. When things stabilize, I'll hand them to the state. Save a piece of civilization. I made my move. Went around back, smashed a window, and slipped inside. Headed straight to the electrical room, cut the camera, and started clearing the first floor. 20 minutes later, hurricane winds and rain hammered the glass. Time to bail. Climbing out the window, I grabbed a few heavy stone bollards too. Might need them to crush some skulls later. Braving the storm back home, I was soaked to the bone. Then a text from Qianshan popped up.
Fang Fang, we're 5 minutes away. Bring an umbrella and come get us.
Yeah, right? I looked around my living room. Time to give them a real surprise. Minutes later, I looked at the empty apartment, smirked, and vanished into my capsule. A second later, Qianthian was pounding on my door.
Fang Fang, are you home?
My phone buzzed. Incoming call.
Fang Fang, we're here.
It's Wei's
Open the
first
door.
time. I went out to buy good food. Visiting. And got stuck in the storm.
You have enough food to feed us for half a month. Why did you go out? Are you an idiot? Well, that isn't as important as your safety.
Where are you? Need me to pick you up?
No need. I got a ride. Be home soon. I hung up instantly. Qianshan knows my place. Inside out. The original owner starved. Her only hobby was hoarding food in the past life. Chanxian and Wei ate all her stockpiles, then forced her out to scavenge. I know exactly what they are. I won't enable them. Man, I'm starving. Opened the fridge to see what's for lunch. After eating, I lounged on the bed and accidentally dozed off. Woke up, it was already night. Inside the capsule, total peace. Checked my phone. 52 missed calls. Messages, all from Tianshan and
What
Wei.
happened to your house? Why is it totally empty?
Couldn't wait, huh? They broke in. My furniture and appliances were old. Wanted new ones.
Threw it all out. You didn't tell
No
us. AC. We're freezing and starving. Nowhere to even sit.
Because my house is empty. I braved the storm to buy you guys' food. Tianshan sent a photo of the complex. The drainage failed. First floor will flood soon.
Figure out a way back, fast.
Okay. Sent the text, muted the phone, tossed it aside. Grabbed my tablet. While the internet is still, I rapidly downloaded shows, varieties, offline maps, and ed books. From what I remember, power and internet go down in 2 days. And soon after, the floodwaters will reach the 7th floor. A few days later, water hit the 3rd floor. Tianshan and Wei ate all their food. They constantly spammed me with messages. I ignored them all. Eventually, Tianxian begged for help in the class group chat, but our school is in a low-lying area. By day 3, most buildings were flooded. Some teachers and students tried swimming out for help. They hit an exposed high-voltage line. 2 died instantly. Now, every group chat is flooded with SOS messages. No one is coming to save them. Days turned into weeks. In my space, I ate, slept, worked out, and binge-watched shows. Occasionally, I checked in on my 2 guests in the living room. They scrounged up some scraps and were barely clinging to life. A few more days passed. After dinner, I realized my capsule was surrounded by water. The flood had reached the 7th floor. Tianxian and Wei were gone, probably fled to higher ground. My capsule is waterproof. But just to be safe, I decided to relocate. I navigated the capsule up through the water. Near the surface, I spotted them, 2 familiar bodies bobbing in the waves, Zhu Tianshan and Zhu Wei. The capsule surfaced and flew to the roof. I found a safe corner and touched down. Time lost all meaning. I almost forgot my original world. Then one day, the rain stopped. Sunlight finally pierced the clouds.
Mission complete. Host may return to the original world at any time.